Hello, YouTube. It's me, Justin. August 21st, 2018. Wanted to report on some breaking news. Actually want to thank my cousin for pointing this out. Um, Called me today, which I heard about. Um, the college student in Iowa that went for a jog come up missing, Mollie Tibbetts. Her body was found today and ID'd by her father, which is a horrible tragedy in itself. But here comes the ticker for you liberals that still want these open borders. Mollie Tibbetts, murder suspect, ID'd as Cristhian, I can't say his name, Rivera, 24, living in U.S. illegally. An alleged immigrant from Mexico stands accused of killing college student Mollie Tibbetts and dumping her body in an Iowa cornfield after he accosted her during a July 18th jog, and she threatened to call police. Rivera, 24, was charged with first-degree murder Tuesday in Tibbetts' death, officials confirmed. Authorities say Rivera, who lives in the rural Pulaski County area, is being held on federal immigration detainer. He's believed to have been in the area for 4 to 7 years illegally. The body of it's hard to read. The body of Tibbetts, a 20-year-old University of Iowa student, was found Tuesday in a field covered with corn stalks. Her father and two sources confirmed to Fox News on Tuesday morning that Tibbetts' body was found dead. I don't know, it's just hard for me to read. It's heartbreaking. But sick, sad, disgusting story. Once again, that could have been prevented. And all these sanctuary cities are very dangerous places. And I'm not saying this was a sanctuary city, but once again, it goes back to illegal immigration, and the far left, want these open borders and don't realize how dangerous they are. And the Democrats, they want open borders because simply they want the minority vote, and they're trying to legalize, and they're accomplishing it, across the country, to have illegal immigrants that have broken the law are legally allowed to vote. And I just saw a question from a sports fan that I got to look up. YouTube's not allowing me once again to reply to comments. So she said that there's a law passed in California that will allow illegal immigrants to work government jobs. And she asked if that was true, so I have to do some research on that. Thanks for pointing that one out too. But this poor young girl out jogging in a small rural, town in Iowa where the people say they don't even lock their doors, was murdered, and her body treated like just garbage, thrown in a cornfield. No telling what he did. I'm sure, rape was involved, and her poor family right now, I just couldn't imagine. In the thumbnail, I have a picture of this scumbag. But once again, people, I don't know. It's not my best video by far. I'm just speechless. I'm sickened by it. And there are immigrants that come over here illegally. You have the illegal immigrants, like the one that brought that child over, and turned out that it wasn't even his child, and he was a known pedophile, and the mother gave the child to him because she was promised a job in Mexico, so she sacrificed her child. A month later, ICE went and investigated and found him with her, and turns out she was 6 years old, that he had been brutally raping and molesting her. And then you have the far left, Antifa liberals, libertards that had that protest against ICE when ICE was in the middle of a human trafficking raid. Goes to show you where our country is. It's full of evil. It's not getting any better, people. You know. So prayers to this young girl's family, and I hope it opens up some eyes. And I'm sure it's not going to. No matter what you say to these far left, there is a divide in this country, and it's sad. We as Christians are to hate the sin, not hate the sinner, and have to pray. And it's for me, it's hard to do, especially with this piece of garbage. Like I said, there's good, solid immigrants that come over here, and that are Trump supporters too. If you see them in the rallies, holding flags, and they're from Mexico, they're Mexican, and they say, "Hey, I did it the right legal way. You should have to as well." So, anyways, this very tragic news, and then to turn out that it's an illegal immigrant, piece of garbage, going to hell. You will burn in hell for eternity, along with Muhammad. Fear no man, never fear death, get right with God, fight the good fight, stay locked and loaded 100%. Once again, not my best video, but this is definitely heartbreaking, hard to even do a report on. So, and for you women out there, be safe. Don't go on these late night jogs. I don't care where you're at. Jog where there's a lot of people. I know some of you women think that you're tough, big, and strong, but there's always somebody stronger than a man, and you're not watching, hit you over the head and drag you off, and no telling what will happen. So keep your head on a swivel. Let your family members know when you're going, where you're going at all times. We are living in an extremely dangerous world, full of evil, full of hate, full of scum, full of trash, garbage. Once again, fear no man, never fear death, get right with God, fight the good fight, and stay locked and loaded 100%. God bless. Later.